Today I have the pleasure to sharing the important topic, music education. As I have worked as a music teacher of all ages for 14 years, and I have experience as a music student since 1991. So I know that the way teacher used to approach their teacher method is really important for the. But look at our music situation, music education. Students, when they start instrument learning since 4 years old, they are suffering the notation readings, and at 8 years old, they are starting into the technology. Instrument technology, and when they are 12 years old, they are suffering with into the balance of school assignments and instrument practicing. And when they are grow up, they don't want to practice music. They don't like music anymore. So what's the problem? Then I have another statistic from China Welfare Institute. Children's Palace. It's the most famous palace, children's palace in Shanghai. And if there are 10 young children go to music lessons, after 2 years study, only half of them survive. And when children are 12 years old, they start to think about their jobs or futures or career interests. Only one survive. It's a serious problem. 100 students start to learn music, but with 99 students hating the music, only one survive. It's really serious problem. And I think we should have a revolution in our music curriculum for 3 reasons: to let students enjoy music learning, to make more students go to professional path smoothly, to build a lifelong study for students. Teachers should apply creating-centered curriculum. That means let students create music. And in my essay, I apply 3 benefits that if we apply creating-centered music education. First, young people will enjoy their lessons. The young students cry not because they don't like music, because they don't want to practice, and they think the music lesson is too boring. Second, talented students with their professional career need help. We have a big gap between the K-12 education to the music education, higher education. And the third is the most important, because it's our education's target. Everyone build a lifelong interest in music. So the first is discussion is on the young students. At the age of from 3 years old to 12 years old, it's the beginning of their learning. It's really important. And the creating-centered music education can help these young students in 3 aspects: music theory, appreciation, and their rehearsal and practice. First, why music theory we should use creating-centered education in music theory? Because music theory is too abstraction for young children. They don't prepare the knowledge to learn this abstraction knowledge, and so when they are learning, it's a aimless learning, and it's not helpful, and so they feel too boring. Then in appreciation, and usually traditional teachers use the traditional way, which is they collect classic resources, something like Tchaikovsky music, Chopin music. All these music topics are love, warm, tragedy. But can students know what love is? What warm is? No, they cannot. So, creating centers curriculum can help students use their children's thinking to let them appreciate their music. And then they use their children's expression to talk the music. And also, they can experience the children's way, experience their parents' love, not the warm, the women and the love between women and men. Then about the rehearsal and practice, usually we think practice is just do what teachers ask. But if we apply the creating center music education, we can have more thinking and reflection that helps students to understanding the music deeper, and they will have their own ideas and imagination in music. And maybe some people think children at this age are too young to compose. But you know, not everyone will be the Mozart. So our target is let students enjoy their music lessons, not to cultivate Mozart. And second, about them, the students go to a higher age, 12 years old above, they start to think about their career, their interest. Then creating center music can help them know their potential and prepare them for their college and the career life. About the potential, there are many subjects in music education, and we have difference between performers and the composers. For example, performers use their instrument technology to express themselves, but composers use their notation to express. And also about the career, maybe some people love music, they just enjoy it, not go to be a musician or go to a music career. And prepare for the college, we have 3 main education system. They all put the composition as the bigger, heavy score. And also the connection, there is a big gap there. And about the career life, it's very useful, and because not every piece of notation were prepared for you. And also we have a lot of job opportunity if you can create something. In the future, no one knows what kind of job will create. Something like art direction, it's not appeared 200 years ago. And many people think that it's a pervaded idea that better technology brings better understanding. But I think music is the integrated subject. So we need to consider all the aspects. The most important is the K-12 target. Everyone should take the creating center music education because they will have a lifelong interest, and many music teachers should know that music thinking is really important for their lives. And maybe one day in the future, people can realize that music is a good way to express their feelings. Maybe some people say traditional method is very successful. We have superstars, we have lots of musicians. But nowadays, with the technology and the globalized of the world, we also have different kinds of jobs and careers provided for them. And the conclusion is the revolution should from the education from young people to adults, from K-12 basic education to college education, and from instrument learning and music thinking.